part two to my dope review. I don't remember what I was saying exactly when it cut off, but essentially, yeah, dope wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I really did like the casting choice. As actors, they did a pretty good job. But like I said, they could have casted a dark skinned girl to play the role of Zoe Kravitz's character, because I just felt either it just didn't work with her being that quirky black girl who needed a GED and didn't get to go to prom or some shit, or it was just the writing was just lazy for the love story between Malcolm and Nakia. Anyway, after Malcolm is sitting here looking like, what the fuck? This silly ass black girl is peeing in the street on the sidewalk in front of everyone. And I thought it was weird because honestly, as brown skinned as Chanel Iman is, because I complain about the fact that, you know, they had this hot girl being biracial Chanel Iman. She's not half white, she's half Korean, but she certainly is fitting into this ideal that, you know, the biracial girl is beautiful because she is not as black, but she is still brown skinned. She is as brown as me. So these people seeing some brown skinned black woman run out into the street and then like squat on the ground, you know, it just seems like the police would have been in on that. As in, something good would have not happened if that were her in real life tripping on Molly. Let's just say some bad results would have came out of that situation. But I understand it's a movie. Anyway, as Malcolm is sitting in a car like, fuck, I'm going to be late to this interview and getting the money. Then he sees Quincy in the car driving away from the cops because the cops are speeding. He's like, what the fuck just happened? So then they flash back and Quincy is in the store, not in the store, in the diner, trying to intimidate these guys, you know, these gang members, basically. I'm not sure, but these are some tough cookies that he is dealing with, and he's trying to say, first of all, you don't know me. So he pulls out a gun. So I'm sitting there like, okay, shoot him. Shoot him. Because I wanted to see him shoot them, because those guys did not seem like good people. They seem like people that would have really killed Malcolm if he didn't do what they said. So I was getting into my Robert Modem mode of shoot them. Like I wanted to actually see Quincy like just shoot the guy's head. Like, yeah, shoot him. But Quincy, first of all, has like the gun pointed like at his leg. I'm like, why do you point it at them like to their face? He's just like, yeah, first of all, you don't know me. Here's his gun. But one of the leaders of the, well, it's just two of them. So like this guy who is pretty much leading his friend is like looking at Quincy like, okay, like I want to see you actually fucking shoot me. Like, okay. And then all of a sudden he just bops Quincy in the face. Quincy gets shot in the leg, and then Quincy is like screaming out in pain. And then Quincy is running, gets into his car, and then Jib and Diggy are running away. And then I don't understand why these guys just didn't shoot Quincy right then and there. So it just shows that they were also fronting and they weren't as tough as they were trying to make it out to be. Like these were guys just fronting, just wanting the money. So I guess you saw, you know, that balance as well. But then you never really see Quincy again. So it was kind of like, okay, so what happened? But then Malcolm is at this interview, and first of all, I'm looking at Roger Smith again, like I saw him in Do the Right Thing. Like, who's this white guy? Why does he seem so concerned over a black person? But then I'm like, oh, maybe he's light skinned. I looked him up, and sure enough, Roger Guinevere Smith, you know, creepy guy in Final Destination, and creepy guy in Eve's Bayou that shoots Samuel Jackson because he flirted with his brown skinned wife. Like, he was creepy. Like, I'm sure he probably domestically abused his wife as well as other things. So his character was pretty haunting and net. But he's talking to him and he's trying to give him a pep talk and talking about, you know, these artists like, oh yeah, you're Macklemore and all that. And Malcolm is like, no one listens to Malcolm or Macklemore. I am sure of it. And it's just this whole banter between the two. And Roger Winnever Smith is getting his creepy, light skin, almost looks white man, black guy type of attitude. Like, literally, this guy is pretty much like this thin, light skin / white passing version of Tony Todd. Just completely scary. Like, he scares me. He really does. Like, every time I see him, I'm like, this nigga is creepy. Blair Underwood, Tony Todd, and Roger Winnever Smith. Just the 3 top creepy black male actors that are pretty much going to be typecast in my mind. They will always be typecast as, you know, these ominous black male roles. But basically, after that whole situation is solved, where he gives him the money, then he meets Zoe Kravitz at the prom, and then, you know, everything is resolved and the movie ends, and it's a little bit anticlimactic, but honestly, it wasn't complex. It wasn't mind numbing like Straight Outta Compton. It wasn't pounding you in the head. It wasn't like do. It wasn't like trying to like teach you a lesson. It wasn't trying to tell you anything. It was just a story of these black kids, a coming of age story. And, you know, that's what I liked. You know, it wasn't anything complex. And Straight Outta Compton wasn't really supposed to be complex. It was supposed to tell a story, but it was trying to teach us some moral lesson that NWA was some radical group that changed the lives of cis hetero black men, and that was it. But this movie didn't even pretend like it was anything more than just a fun movie for black youths. It didn't even like sit there and blatantly say, hey, we want light-skinned actresses for this role. I honestly believe they just casted those girls because they were truly talented. So I don't think Dope is a monster of a movie. It has some good actors and it has excellent actors. I wish them all the best of luck. I really did thoroughly enjoy the movie. I mean, as I said, it kind of annoyed me seeing Zoe Kravitz just being this quirky, light-skinned girl. Just, I mean, this formula where it's always a light-skinned girl that is seen as, you know, able to be carefree and quirky, while the dark-skinned girls are just regulated to the back. So as an author, as a writer, I'm going to change that, okay? You know, your medium brown girls, your dark girls are coming to the forefront. So watch out for the literary critic and writer, Kara. Yeah. Anyway, this review actually, hopefully I don't accidentally delete my videos this time, but you're going to get, of course, part 1 first, and then you already seen part 1, or else you wouldn't be watching this. So this is sort of some sort of Twilight Zone. Like, by the time you watch this, you've already seen part 1. I mean, why would you go to a part 2 video when there's a part 1? It don't make no sense. Okay, it ain't making no sense. But yeah, Kiersey Clemons was awesome. The guy that played Malcolm was awesome. Zoe Kravitz was awesome just for being Zoe Kravitz. I'll give her that. I thought Chanel Amon was great. She was funny. I loved her. Quincy, love you. I don't know why I just did that. That was fucking weird. But I often like get a little bit, you know, excited over like black male actors or black male celebrities I find great. Who else? Oh yeah, ASAP Rocky. Thumbs up. Tyga, you suck. Anyway. Bye.